What's up YouTube? You're watching Natural Evolution with Ray and Atanas. Today we're going to be doing a full heavy chest workout. Some of the sets you won't be able to see them because we want to keep things short. And we're going to start off with the flat bench today. I know this is a lot of people's favorite exercise, so let's get started. We got the first set here. I do apologize if you hear any background noise. My dogs are all over the place. We're going to go for 8 reps. Form is okay. It's just a warm up. Just get the muscles moving, get some blood in them. But I tend to go a little bit more narrow than most people, or at least I feel that way. But it's more natural for me. I feel I get the most power this way. I'm gonna go to 225 afterwards, and we're gonna do 8 reps again. With this one, I think I'm a little bit better actually, a little bit cleaner. My elbows are pointing inwards, so I get the most power out of my lifts. I'm gonna go to 315 afterwards as soon as I'm done with this set. And with the 315, we do a total of 6 reps, but I tend to struggle after the 4th one. 5 and 6, I lift my butt up a little bit, and it gets a little ugly, but it happens. It is quite a bit of weight, considering I'm much lighter than it. And there we go for 335. We got 4 reps. And bam, much cleaner than 315. I felt like I could have actually done 6 here. 365 for a single, got some help coming in, and now we got Mr. Ray doing his sets. 135, he did the same amount as me, and now he's jumping on to 225 for 8. Pretty clean. He actually does them cleaner than me. And bam. His form is a little bit different, if you can tell as well. Just the placement of his elbows. 315, he's gonna go for 6 again, much cleaner than mine's. No lift at all whatsoever. And I'm done. Now for his 335 though, he tries to go for 4, same amount. We got a 1, 2, and then the third one gets a little shaky at the bottom for some reason. And I'm like, oh, let's help him out. 365, we got a clean rep. Bam, done. And we switch off to some dumbbells afterwards. The flat dumbbell presses, we do them straight out, not inwards. We change up once in a while, it varies. We're going to do a warm-up set with 100 pounds. Usually not very recommended, go straight to 100. We do 100 again, one more time. And anywhere from 10 to 12. It varies depending on how much strength we got left, or how pumped we are, or amped after our pre-workout. After this, we're going to go straight to 135. With 135, 6 to 8, depending on what we can get that day. I think we'll go for 8 on this one. And right after his, we're going to jump on to mine. Same thing, same concept. Oh, and you can really hear my dogs in the background walking. And gets the last one right here. Bam. Just doing a warm down set. This is just 80 pounds. Just kind of loosen things up a little bit, kind of let the blood. It's very quiet. This was an 18 rep set actually right over here, which we're starting to struggle quite a bit since after the 135 doing that. I mean, everything is heavy no matter what weight we do. I'm gonna go with mine, 100-pound set, first set. For about 10 on each one. I do 2 sets of 100 pounds. And then we move on to a 130 set as well, and straight back down to a lighter set. We keep the sets short. Sometimes we go 4 to 5 sets. For this we do 4 sets, but we do go to 5 sets sometimes as well. It just varies on how good we feel for that day. I know that chest day we were a little off. We came in kind of late to the gym, so we figured, hey, let's do what we can. And we're filming, and normally we're not used to filming most of our workouts. But I actually get my 135 pretty clean. Here it goes right there. I'll go for 8. and go straight down to 80 pounds afterwards. Just kind of loosen things up a bit. And I do about 18 reps on this. Start to get quite heavy towards the end. The beginning's pretty light, but the end of it just, arms feel like falling off. And on the next two exercises, we just switch straight to a fly machine. Normally we don't. We switch between cables, the machine itself, and the dumbbells. We did dumbbells last week, so we're rotating to a machine this week. We're gonna show 2 sets of it only. We're gonna do a lightest set, which is the warm-up set, with the heaviest set, which is usually towards the lower end of the machine's weight amount. It's at heaviest. Usually we'll try to max it out just to get a complete, super heavy workout. Here's my lightest set. It's just the warm-up, just kind of get, I try to put my chest out as much as possible. But sometimes it looks like my neck is going inwards. Or actually my chin is going into my chest, but just the way that I do it. And that's my lighter set. We switch it off to the heavier set here. Do about 10 reps on it. So I do the same on both. And I'm going to switch off to Ray, and he will do same thing. We're going to go with his lightest set and then with his heaviest set. 10 reps each set or more, depending on how good you feel. Like I said, it might not look like we're struggling, but sometimes we really are struggling. Facial expressions don't always match what we do. It's pretty easy. And with the final exercise, we're actually going to do a press machine. It targets more towards the bottom, is what I feel at least. And just the way you sit on it, the angle too. On that, we're same thing. We're going to show just lightest set, heaviest set. You max that machine out as well. They don't seem to go up. A little bit of playtime here. They don't seem to go very heavy, these machines. That's why we tend to stay away from them. And once you get used to it as well, you can kind of keep going at it over and over again. This is his first set, warm-up set. He does it a little bit quicker. Just gonna get things going, then bam, max it out. Do a couple of reps till he can't do anymore. Like I said, this day was very short, so we didn't normally would stick around for quite a bit longer. Here's mine. First set, I do sit a little bit too high. I changed it up on the second one, on my heavy one. It felt a little awkward when I was doing it, but like I said, this machine we don't use it very often, so it's kind of like an experimental thing for us. Let's jump onto it today. And my second set seems better actually. I don't go as heavy as him. I don't go to the bottom. I didn't feel as good, but I lowered it a little bit more and I can actually complete my set, and it was much cleaner, I think, at least. But that's actually going to conclude things, and I think later on we're going to upload more videos that are a little bit longer with more detail and just kind of explaining things more. That's it, guys. Over and out.